Welcome to the 47th episode of Eric's Daily Fortnite Battles. Here we are at Tilted Towers. Guy in the corner of the pawn shop taking some grenades, having to kind of dodge around, so I'm going to take this opportunity to move up on him. He's doing some fast building, and there's not going to contend with that at this point. Okay, nice. That was great. Oh, a surprise hit from the other side, which makes sense whenever you're in Tilted and there's gunfire. Given what side of Tilted I was on, there's definitely a high chance someone will come from the other side. So here we are at retail, shielding up a little bit. Maybe saving that would have been better, but nevertheless. At 150 HP, we move in. Nice double building. It'd be hard to shoot me down immediately here. Enough resistance to get on top there, but kind of similar to last round. Guy just kind of snipes me. Here we are at Salty Springs. Okay, nice sticky grenades there. Bully him out of the space, and there he's out back fighting somebody, so we're gonna go in and try to fight him, but he does a nice dual combo very quickly, predicts exactly what we're gonna do, and it's the only way you can act that fast is if you already know. Okay, well, guy decides to join us on the roof here, and shooting at his feet the whole time, but nevertheless, we managed to reduce his health by enough 24s to come out on top. And here we are just a little bit later into the same game. Two guys fighting in this building. Okay, well, we jump into the lion's den here, and the guy... I thought that was clear for sure. I thought they were fighting in the other room, but that guy was just waiting. Like, I just felt like I dropped into the gladiators arena. And my, challenger, the pit lord just jumps in. Here we are at Salty Springs. Oh, gonna insert ourselves right into this battle. Okay, nice dancing with the pack shotgun, but the other guy is pretty patient, waits it out, and gets me while I'm vulnerable. Nice grenades, you're almost certainly gonna kill them. Okay, surprise that guy, throw him at 90 degrees. Returning the favor to the world of what my fate was the first few rounds of today. Well, there's a guy clearly built up over there. Knock him down. Starting to get used to the edit system a little bit better. Here we go with a pump hit and a nice just AR follow-up by I didn't even know I had an AR there. I thought it was an SMG, but holding down the button for that is not a bad idea, because that's what I did to get that one. And had no problem just spamming shotgun. Felt really comfortable in. Ooh, want to watch out for this guy's sniper. He's just kind of building up to defend these shots that I'm taking from him. No problem, building up. And the play circle's coming in. This is news to me. I could have been more prepared for this. Okay, but nice building up to counter him. This is great. And okay, wow. I didn't expect to one-shot him for sure. That was just icing on the cake, but I had it all set up to get a nice shot there and hopefully follow up with it. I think what I would have done is just tried to build immediately after the shot. I don't know, it just almost makes me feel like, especially on an even playing field, it's like it might not be technically ever the best move, or not greedy to like not build up after you take like one shot. Like it's almost like you crack them with the pump, or you hit them with the pump shotgun or whatever, and then it's like immediately building. Is like might always be the best move. But that, I mean, like it depends. Like if you're on even or the defensive, I don't know. It seems kind of silly to say that. It's like, of course, it's not the. I don't know. It's difficult. It's just like one perspective on it. Like it may be better to build way more times than I like to consider right now. In a even in like a close-up engagement like that. But then you always risk being in the same unit as them. There's a lot of but getting the height advantage and using it is like a lot of what this game is. I think at its core, it's like you trade height. It's like you turn height into like momentum. It's like height is potential. Well, anyways, we're here in the late game of this game, looking very solid, definitely in it to win it, and trying to sneak on down. I don't want them to see me come down from that tower, but now they're certainly going to see me building up over here. So we know that there's a guy over there and a guy at 90 degrees. Yep. You want to block the one guy and try to take shots at the other one, but I think if maybe jump padding the guy over in the middle of town wouldn't be a bad play, but nevertheless, I mean, he's taking such confident shots and consistent shots at my tower, seemingly unworried that the other guy's going to shoot him or that anything bad's going to happen to him. So it's like I could go over there, but he's going to do that. He's going to confidently pop at my head as I'm, or shoot at me like as I am gliding over. So probably a good idea not to aggress that guy actually. And Okay, this isn't ideal to land in a tree. We definitely don't want to be up here, but I'd rather land it on the ground. Okay, guy sees us up here, which is even worse. Just the fact that he knew we were up here, so that's not good. So now we're at 9 HP. It's like hope is now just kind of dwindling for the game, but nevertheless, it's like we're still in it. But if we could have avoided getting up in that tree, that would have been probably really big. So, but we're still in it. 59 HP. He's 17 HP, barely clinging on, but hoping that the other guys just get into like a really tight, tangle, and they have to work it out amongst themselves, and then I can come in or heal or whatever. So this defense, and just really want to keep them away from me. Wait for them to get low, but this guy just wants my head. It's like it's so ridiculous how if you listen to this guy, just the intensity of him chasing me. It's like what about the other guy, man? Like what about the other guy? But I think he's just bloodthirsty for whoever's the closest to him. Like he doesn't know. Okay, but now the other two guys are fighting, so this is excellent. This guy jumps in well. I think that was the guy that was chasing me. But anyways, the other guy's tucked in. Want to pick up building mats, just build up and get the advantage. But it's like, unfortunately, that's the exact second I ran out of building materials, or I had run out. And what a well played game. What a good game from all parties, and just a really fun one. Here we are at Paradise Palms. Guy being very passive in this house is just kind of, but a little bit earlier I kind of tested how good his shooting was, and it seemed like it just feels like the guy can definitely, like he's gonna. I suspect this is actually a new player to the game who plays a lot of like FPSs, but I don't know. Just kind of based on how the environment he's playing on, the ground he's playing on, it's not leveraging building at all, but I find it interesting. Because the guy seemed good, in the shooting department, so maybe he's like CSGO players. Nah, like a CSGO player would have taken my head off. It's probably a PUBG player. Okay, nice. Taking a height advantage and kind of drilling down on this guy, using building when I needed to. That was great. I think that's a picture-perfect example of just a nice, a picture-perfect example of probably fighting a noob. All right. Unfortunately, another snipe from 90 degrees, and here we are at Tilted Towers for the final showdown of the day, brought to you by the Final Showdown team, and here we are. Okay. Well, I like how I was just playing it cool. It was all good with the tac shotgun, but this guy was very laser, very focused, and his mental RPM was revved up, and he was not having it. So sometimes it's like the player that puts in more work in the moment ends up getting it, even if they're not as skilled, or even if whatever. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode of Eric's Daily Fortnite Battles. Bye.